It's time for our DP World Going Beyond Boundaries, and the ball was going beyond the boundary in Dharamshala in what was a record World Cup game where piles and piles of runs were scored. So it's our job now to pick our standout all-rounder with Shane Bond and Cheteshwar Pujara, and the basis of picking that all-rounder is the player that stood out and delivered most on the 5 smart P's, as we like to call them: smart perspective, smart partnership, smart performance, smart preparation, and smart possibilities. And well, it looks like it was a tough call. Glenn Phillips tried his best to enter this category, Jimmy Neesham, but in the end, Shane Bond. Is Glenn Maxwell a worthy winner here?
I think so. It's nice to transition out of a fielder or a keeper, which is probably an indication we've got a close game. But yeah, Maxi, I'll talk about his bowling. I thought, he came on, New Zealand were firing along at none for 50, came in, automatically put the brakes on. And I think he's a wily bowler, Glenn Maxwell. He went for 60 today on such a high-scoring game, picked up a wicket, was good in the field. And he does that role for Australia very well. He's sort of underrated in the way he comes in and can drive runs up. So from the bowling aspect, did an awesome job. Yeah,
and that 41 of 24, Puji, came after a time where we thought perhaps Australia have lost the pace of the game or New Zealand have found a way back. So that was a crucial cameo given how close the game was.
Yeah, it was, because he was the difference between Australia posting 350 and 380, and it came at a time where Australia needed someone to accelerate, and he was the one who started it. And I think the way he took on Mitch Santner in that period, because he was bowling well. I know there were a couple of loose balls. That's what I would say. I mean, it was a smart move for Mitch Santner to vary his pace, but Glenn Maxwell, he knew where he was bowling. He played some reverse sweep. He went over cover, and he was waiting for the short ball, which was just outside the off stump. He took that on over mid-wicket. So I think he was very well prepared. He knew the opposition's plans, and he kept going.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, handy run saved as well. Dropped, almost shocked us when he dropped one of his own bowling.
I've never seen one that easy that he's dropped. I think he was even stunned that he dropped a catch like that. But he's such a great fielder, got a catch. He contributed with ball and bat, which he usually does for Australia. He does something in every game, whether it be bat, ball or fielding, and he did all 3 today.
Yeah, and to back it up after that performance he had against the Netherlands, this is a dangerous Glenn Maxwell. Big thank you to Cheteshwar Pujara and Shane Bond, as Glenn Maxwell is our star and standout all-rounder on yet another edition of our DP World Going Beyond Boundaries.